Katrina right here. Nice to see you again. So I just want to take a few minutes to give some perspective and some understanding to the role that I see myself taking in this journey that you're being invited to, this journey that I'm feeling called to invite beings on this planet to experience. This experience of the birth of the full being that you are. What I'm feeling called to is a deepening of an understanding from a heart sense, from a soul sense, from a remembering sense of who you are, and taking that into an embodied, felt sense as you navigate your experience here, so that you're coming from the soul space more than the character space, because you have this space of awareness between those two things and you understand how to walk in that. And I'm gathering, if you found yourself here, that you're well on your way with this. And I also just want to offer up the reminder that we're all in this together, because expansion and evolution is the name of the game. That's who we are. And so I'm just as much of a student. I am just as much in the space of birthing more of myself into being. I mean, that's what we're here for. And I'm sure that if you look back on your life, you can recognize many, many, many times that you have shifted into a new you. And what feels significant about this is we're at a heightened stage of vibration right now on this planet. And that means that we have availability to upgrade, to sort of upgrade ourselves, our firmware from an inside place, upgrade to our highest expression. And what we can potentially reach for right now is being amplified by the raising of the entire consciousness of this planet. So it feels like a more profound opportunity in terms of what we can possibly birth ourselves into and how much of our full self we have access to. So that's what excites me. And the midwife part of it is to just really, when you think about a midwife, it's holding space is the biggest thing. And of course, being there when the intensity comes, when the final sort of pushing phase, so to speak, shows up. But also a good midwife is there to support you all along the way. And this is the process that I've been engaging in with myself as I am birthing this newest, most expanded version of me. And I love the notion of doing this together as a community, as a group, as a focus point for many beings at the same time, all holding the space for each other. And then that's where the intuitiveness comes in, tuning into my intuitive nature, which all of us has to some degree. I do have a clear recognition that I'm an empath and that I have been developing my intuitive skills my whole life. And so in that space, I'm gonna invite and ground in source, see every one of us through the beauty of source, through the way that source sees us, and hold that space. Because it's hard to do both. It's hard to birth yourself at the same time as you need to remember all those things to do, all the processes that could help you, all the things to remember. I mean, think about when a woman is going through a birth process. She's really focused on her baby, what's being born out of her. She's really focused on what she needs to do to really be in the space of receiving, because that's what she's doing. She's receiving this new life. And to be focused on the work that is in front of her that needs to be done, and really turning to those around her to support her. And I know there was some research done that says that women that are birthing, just by having another woman sitting in the room in a chair, saying nothing, doing nothing, helped their sense of feeling seen and supported. And so right away, just knowing that someone else is on the same journey with you changes everything. So right now that means you're changed, because you know that there's other beings on this same journey. But what I'm inviting each of us to is even bigger than that. It's deeper than that. It's us coming together and holding the space, witnessing, assisting, engaging, attuning, delighting in every aspect of ourselves that wants to be seen through this birthing process. Some which will be shed, some which will be amplified, some which will be soothed into dissolution, all of it. So I am excited about this opportunity to create this space together. And as I said through some of the text on this page, this is a co-creation in the making, and it is like we are going to build the path as we walk it. So we are going to, as if we were holding hands together on the path of our own births. And in doing this simultaneously, what's really incredible about it and cool about it is we're not only birthing our individual beings into beingness, into this blended, multi-dimensional experience for ourselves, but we are also amplifying our communal experience of oneness in doing that, which just means that we can self-source better. We understand that we're all in this together, and we have a whole community of beings at all times to access to. We have access to everything that exists in the field. So I'm excited to tune into the field with you and to just show up and trust the flow of whatever arises. So if that sounds exciting to you, then I can't wait to see you on the inside. Talk to you later. Bye.